right, now we talking about sports today. LeBron James chasing Kareem-Abdul Jabar scoring title. We also talking about the Eagles and the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. We're talking about college basketball and more. That's all coming up from the stands of a sports fan. You kicking it with KC, baby. Yeah, man. From the stands of a sports fan, my man Pots and Pans talking about sports, starting with the NBA real quick. I got to get some stuff off my chest. Now, first, let's just talk about, I don't know if you saw this. Can we discuss Patrick Beverly getting a tech for this LeBron James foul? It was the Lakers versus Celtics. It's tied like 105, fourth quarter, last couple seconds in regulation. LeBron James penetrating, coming down the hole. Three defenders on him. Malcolm Brogdon, Jason Tatum, Grant Williams. They all on him. Boom, boom, boom. Grant Williams, straight up, didn't touch LeBron James. Jason Tatum, he reached in. He touched the forearm with his fingertips. Barely even altered his shot. Now, you know who did give him some trouble? Malcolm Brogdon. He the one that probably, I think he swiped across his hand, touched the ball, but he swiped his hand and he got a little bit of arm. The refs didn't call anything on the floor. So LeBron James overreacted. He like, crying, literally in a fetal position on the floor, bro. Literally. It's not even like they lost. It was the end of regulation. They were going to overtime. He huffing and puffing on the floor on live TV. So the refs didn't call anything. I don't even know who ended up winning that game, but that's what made the news. LeBron James huffing and puffing and all this other stuff after a foul that he claimed didn't get called. Okay, so the foul didn't get called, LeBron. You the biggest nigga in the NBA. Athletically and as far as speed and your position. Bro, get over it. It didn't alter the shot at all. You just missed the layup. Yeah, the refs in the NBA are super soft, so they feel like they can call anything. That don't mean you should be looking for it, and if you don't get it, don't be over dramatic like how you were, bro. This is why I'm a legit LeBron fan. I'm sorry, hater. I can't believe I just said that. Excuse me. Let me say a LeBron fan. Wash my mouth out. I'm a LeBron hater. I respect him as a player and what he's did, but I'm still a hater. So the point is, he's a flopper. You don't need to do that as big as you are. All right? Did the refs get it wrong with not calling the foul? Probably. They said after the game, the refs looked at the tape, they should have called a foul. Okay, they said they should have called it on Jason Tatum. It should have been called on Malcolm Brogdon. Technically, Jason Tatum touched him with his fingertips. We calling fouls on that? Okay. So anyway, speaking of LeBron James, this is the part I got to give him respect on. I'm alive to see LeBron James possibly beat Kareem-Abdul Jabar's scoring record of 38,387 points. The most points held by an NBA player in history. He currently has 38,271. He's 116 points short of that. He's averaging 27.2 points per game in his career. So with that average, they said he's on pace to pass that milestone, reach that milestone, February 7th against Oklahoma City. Now, some people are saying it's going to be until March. I think he's definitely going to beat that record in February. He's 116 points away. He only needs to play about 3 or 4 games, and he's going to break this record. February 7th, Oklahoma City Thunder. Look like it could possibly be there. I'm pretty sure those tickets are going to be all the tickets for the Lakers as of right now are probably skyrocketing just because you're going to see history. And I want to see that. I didn't see Kareem-Abdul Jabar score the most points in his life, in my lifetime, or at least I wasn't conscious of it as a basketball fan. Now that I'm actually a basketball fan, I'm watching someone pass that up, even though I believe the NBA rules are different. Like I said, the refs are a lot easier. They call fouls on everything. Everybody's shooting threes now. So the game is a lot more faster paced. Ain't nobody trying to get no foul. Ain't nobody trying to penetrate. Everybody going back and forth and shooting. That's why you score. They scoring 150 points a game. But anyway, okay, that's why I feel like it's a little bit easier nowadays to score the most points. But let's give it to him. He's on pace to break history. So I gotta give him that. Other than that, the All-Star break is coming up real soon. All-Star weekend is February 17th through the 19th in Lake City, Utah. Salt Lake City, Utah. This is in February in Utah. The middle of the winter in Utah. Their logo is a mountain with snow on it. So clearly, if you go to All-Star Weekend, you about to be skiing and snowboarding and stuff. That's what type of time they on. So a lot of people, I ain't gonna say a lot of people, I've heard from different interviews of players and celebrities that they're not fans of going out there in the cold, even though there's things to do in the cold. They're rich people stuff, but a lot of people not fans of it because the women can't dress down, look nice. You can't be out there in basketball shorts chilling. Everybody has to be inside for the most part, unless you snowboarding or something like that. Chicks ain't doing that. Ain't no black chicks doing that. They ain't skiing or snowboarding or sledding. They do it for a little bit to get cute, take some pictures, but they trying to go inside, get some hot cocoa, be by the fireplace so they can take some pictures. But anyway, let's talk more basketball. Eastern Conference standings. As of right now, number 6. These are the teams, if the playoffs started right now, they would not have to be in the play-in tournament. Miami is number 6. Miami Heat. Cleveland Cavaliers, number 5. Boys going off. Brooklyn, the Nets, they number 4. They coming up and doing their thing. Milwaukee Bucks, number 3. They stand in the top 3. The 76ers are number 2. Number 1, Boston Celtics. The boys in Boston and Beantown doing their thing right now. Did they need Ime Udoka? Are they going to bring him back after this 1-year suspension or whatever? I don't see it happening. They're getting just as far as they did. Well, technically, it's only the regular season. But they're having just as good as a record now as they did last season with a backup coach. I always say coaching really don't matter too much other than the fact that they're doing substitutions. They not on the field. They're not throwing the ball. They're not catching the ball. They're not shooting the ball. They're not slam dunking. But anyway, that's just how I feel. But that's the Eastern Conference. As far as the Western Conference, number 6, Golden State Warriors. Number 5, Minnesota Timberwolves. Anthony Edwards out there going crazy. And D'Angelo Russell. You got number 4, Los Angeles Clippers. Number 4, Los Angeles Clippers. Number 3, the Sacramento Kings. Bruh, when I said I wasn't expecting to hear from the Sacramento Kings and any top anything, bro, they out there doing their thing. I believe the Sacramento Kings are the Cleveland Cavaliers equivalent of the West. They're the team coming out of nowhere. No real superstar that we all know about. Just some real ballers really fighting and keeping that spot in the top 5 in the Western and Eastern Conference. I like that. I got to respect that, bro. Shout out to the Sacramento Kings. I don't even know who on that team right now. Memphis Grizzlies, number 2. Still don't know how Memphis, Tennessee is in the Western Conference. And number 1 is the Denver Nuggets, man. Jamal Murray. Jokic. What's the dude with the braids? Him. I forgot. They out there going crazy, man. Now, we only halfway through the season. Not even really, because All-Star break is coming up in February 17th, 19th. So, I mean, the standings really don't mean anything. It could change. It could be anything by the end of the season towards the playoffs when it really matters. But at the end of the day, this is showing. This is giving you a little bit of telling as what the playoffs could look like in some sort of way. Unless some of the bottom teams make a dramatic come up, maybe one of the play-in tournament teams flirt back and forth with the 6th, maybe 5th spot, as opposed to the 7th or 8th. We have to see. Ultimately, coming out the East, who I want out of the top 6 right now, I'm going to roll with the Bucks still. I'm a Giannis fan. Out of the West, I like the Nuggets because I like Jamal Murray. But I like Anthony Edwards, though. I like Anthony Edwards, but I like Sacramento. Ooh, I like too many teams. Anything, it's a toss-up. Let me know what you think. Go off in the live chat in the comments. If you got any comments as to who you think is going to end up in the finals. I'm talking about finals right now, halfway through the season. Go off in the live chat or in the comments. All right, we about to go ahead and switch up the sport real quick. We're going to talk about NFL real quick. There's a few things in the NFL I want to talk about. The Bengals lost to the Chiefs in the conference finals, conference championship. Now, that's because ultimately it came down to the last minute. It was a pretty fair game. It was like tied up for the most part throughout the game. 13-13, 20-20. Then it got down to 2020, like I said. Patrick Mahomes running the ball. Quarterback running the ball. He goes towards the out-of-bounds lines, goes out of bounds, and then Joseph Ossai, O-S-S-A-I, went and hit him, got the flag for the late hit out of bounds. Automatic 15 yards and first down. Got them within field goal range. Kicked the field goal to end the game 23-20. Chiefs go to the Super Bowl off that. Now, a lot of videos caught Joseph Ossai crying in the car. Crying. They've had teammates, Jermaine Pratt, for example, on video yelling at Joseph Ossai. Are we talking about mental health? Are we thinking about mental health at this point? Or are we going to wait until it's too late when he already wrote suicide notes? Now, I ain't going to lie. I'm pretty sure he's probably getting all type of threats. All type of threats. Fans are diehard fans. And for y'all to lose with something like that, a lot of fans will take that hard. Now, do I agree with it? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. That man does not deserve that terrorism that people going to give him just for that last play of the game. Or one of the last play of the game. Now, yeah, it was a big play. It cost you the game ultimately. But at the same time, the game shouldn't come down to that. You can't blame that on one player or one play. The whole team should have been doing what they should have been doing to keep the lead. Granted, as a sports fan, I do know sometimes you do got two very good teams going up against each other. That just makes the game equal or even. I don't know. But at the end of the day, you can't blame that game on Joseph Ossai. If I was a Bengals fan, I would. But I ain't going to do that because I ain't no Bengals fan. But let me know what you think. Go off in the live chat in the comments. Is it really Joseph Ossai's fault that the Bengals lost the game and are not in the Super Bowl? Is it his fault? Does it come down to him? Please go off in the live chat in the comments. Other than that, the Eagles beat the 49ers 31-7. Rolled past them as expected. Yeah, the Eagles rolled straight to the Super Bowl. Jalen Hurts doing his thing this season. Mind you, I want to say on wax, and I said this before. Jalen Hurts and the Eagles played the Lions. First game of the season. My boy Dominic, Nick called me. Shout out to Nick. He called me like, we talking about the game in the Lions. He like, yeah, I think we're gonna look good this year. I said, okay, I agree too, but who we play first? He said the Eagles. I say Jalen Hurts, they quarterback, right? He said, yeah. I said, I think that's gonna be trouble. He said, what I said? I said, I think that's gonna be trouble. I like Jalen Hurts at Alabama and Oklahoma, even as a backup. I saw his potential. There's no surprise to me within this, third year or so, third, fourth year, if that the man is reaching the Super Bowl. Something similar to what Joe Burrow did. I'm not surprised. I like his game. And now the Eagles are in the Super Bowl against the Chiefs. Sunday, February 11th. First time two black quarterbacks face off in the Super Bowl. And it's going to be two brothers facing off on opposing teams. Travis Kelce, the tight end for the Kansas City Chiefs. And then Jason Kelce, the center for the Eagles, the Philadelphia Eagles. We're brothers. Face side. You feel me? So, that's going to be a nice game. I wanted to see Jalen Hurts versus Joe Burrow. But I'm not mad at this. I'm not mad at two black quarterbacks. Patrick Mahomes being questionable. But anyway, I'm not mad at that. So I'll take that. But let me know what your predictions are. I'm going for the Eagles, man. I'm a Jalen Hurts fan. I'm rolling with him. Now, I like Patrick Mahomes. Don't get me wrong. I like Patrick Mahomes. I'm cool with whoever wins. But I want to see Jalen Hurts get that win. I want to see him get that Super Bowl win this first couple years within the NFL. Let me know what you think. Go off in the live chat in the comments. Don't call into the show. I ain't got the phone line hooked up. But let's go ahead and switch it up real quick. Speaking of football, USFL starts April. Like April 11th, the middle of April, something like that. I really don't know exactly. I guess I should have came with that information. So we just going to switch it up. Switching it up to college basketball. Men's college basketball to be specific. Top 5 ranked AP Associated Press. Top 5 men basketball ranked as of right now. Number 1, Purdue. Only one loss of the season. Number 2, Tennessee. Number 3, Houston. Number 4, Alabama. And number 5, Arizona. Now, this is a little bit different with this list because Now, it's the AP, so that's different from Coach's Poll and anybody else. But at the same time, we're getting close to March Madness, college basketball tournaments, placements and stuff going on right now. So if you're not in these top positions, there's a good chance you either ain't going to make the March Madness tournament, or you're going to be in a horrible ranking where you're going to have to face a number 1 seed or a top 3 or 5 seed. I'm speaking of Michigan State and Michigan at this point because y'all not ranked, and y'all not ranked top 25 as of January 30th, 2023. Y'all weren't on this list. Tom Izzo and Michigan State, y'all been taking some L's. I've been seeing that. Michigan, y'all been doing decent, but not good enough to be ranked. Now, these rankings really don't mean nothing. We already know the tournament and the upsets be crazy during the tournament, but I love that energy, man. I love that energy. And usually the top something team usually ends up in the Final Four, if not championship. Now, there's plenty of upsets, like I said, and I appreciate that. But it is what it is. Let me know who you think going for that national championship college basketball as of right now. I don't know who I would pick out of the top 5 as of right. Tennessee, I would say, is looking real good. So I would just throw something out there and say Tennessee, maybe. I don't know. But anyway, last boxing topic of the day. We're going to talk about boxing MMA. Something real quick. Gervonta Tank Davis got his fight against Ryan Garcia. April 2023. That's another thing happening in April. I forgot what the date is. I'll look it up. Nothing that I really care about right now. As we closer to that date, I'll talk about the date. As of right now, just know it's in April. Do you plan on watching the fight? I plan on watching it if I can get somebody to watch it, or if I can stream it somehow. That's all I'm gonna say in that regard. But who you got winning that fight? I'm rolling with Tank. I just want to see a real good fight, honestly. I ain't got no horse in this race. I really don't have any horse. I really don't care, honestly. But okay, let's let Tank win. I honestly don't really care. I wouldn't even care if Ryan won. Let's let Ryan win. Forget it. Let's let Ryan Garcia win. I just really want to see some good. I want to see a good fight. I don't want no unanimous decision or no. I mean, not unanimous. I don't want no by scorecard or none of that. I don't want to go 12 rounds unless we seeing knockouts. Boom, 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 round by round. Unless we seeing that, I don't want it to go to length. I want to see knockout. I want to see somebody win by the TKO. I ain't seen a good boxing match like that in a long time. For real, for real. So, Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia. Let me know who you got winning that. Go off in the live chat in the comments. I think that's pretty much it in regards to sports. So we're going to go ahead and slide our way up out of here. But I gotta get something off my chest real quick. Thinking out loud real quick. So it was this crazy thing that happened at McDonald's not yesterday, but like not too long ago. I'm at McDonald's. So we hit this drive through, and you know, get to a point at McDonald's or any fast food restaurant where the line is crazy long. It's a bunch of people. Restaurant just crazy slow. So we waiting. I placed my order. There's a car in front of me who didn't see the car in front of them move up. So we all sitting there. I beat my horn once. They didn't move. Beat it again. They didn't move. So I zoom around them, get in front of them. By the time I do it, some other car tries to do it. The car actually wakes up and pulls up behind me. So then the other car that tried to cut them off is stuck on the side, and they don't want to start the beginning of the line because they already placed their order and the line is long. So then they're behind me in the drive-thru going back and forth, yelling at each other, cussing at each other, and I'm in the rearview mirror seeing it the whole time. Like, yo, they are wilding. And like, they just threatening each other. He's threatening to hit him. He's threatening to shoot him, blah, blah, blah. So the whole time I'm grabbing my meal, I'm looking in the rearview mirror like, dang, thank you. And I pull off because the whole thing started because of me. It started because of me. So they were literally holding up the line because my mans didn't want to pull up to get hit. And the other dude didn't want to get cut. It was crazy. The whole point is, stay in your lane. Stop trying to do what other people do. Because he was trying to do what I did, and he can't do what I did. You can't do what I did. Stay in your lane, bro. That's the whole point, man. That's just me thinking out loud. Let me know what you think. Go off in the live chat in the comments. Don't call into the show. We're going to have the phone lines hooked up next time. But listen, before we get up out of here, I need you to do me a favor. Follow me on all social media, or should I say Kick It with KCMC on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at KIWKCMC. That's Kick It with KCMC, the abbreviations. All right, and I want to shout out my sponsor, Team Elite. Follow them on all social media, Team Elite 313. That's TEAMELITE 313 on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. And for that premium, urban base, athleisure wear. That's athletic leisure wear, casual wear, t-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, sweatpants, tech fleece jogger sets, varsity sets, and more hats. It's on the website, teamelite313.com. Ask your mom, baby. I appreciate you for kicking it with KC again, getting it in on this new channel. Creative content media curation. The new channel we had to get going on, trying to have some good, consistent content that's going to range, starting with sports and a whole bunch of other more, man. Thank you again for kicking it with KC. If you got this far, hit the like button, hit the love button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button, hit the alert so you know when we going live. And if you got a couple dollars, donate to the show so we can grow. We appreciate that. Kicking it with KC, MC, we out.